far away. Yes, good job. Come on. Good distance. Oh, now we got barking dogs. So we are at Creekwood Dog Park. I think that's what it's called. I have him on the slip lead just for safety's sake, for my own peace of mind. He hasn't tried to yet. Stop. Yes. Good boy. I did not bring my tripod. This wasn't supposed to be a stop on our morning. And there's another puppy coming, so we are going to stop right here. Good boy. So I'm going to try to hold the clicker, the leash, and take care of the treats and everything. We've got another dog coming up. He doesn't see him yet, and that's okay. But as soon as he says, hey, there's a dog here, right there, yes, good boy, come on. We're gonna click as soon as the trigger's in view. Yes, good job, very good. And we're a fair distance away. Because there's dogs here, we probably aren't going into the dog park. We'll just utilize the outdoor space. But we're here because it's nice and cool. It's very early in the morning yet. And our trips to Home Depot and Lowe's for some equipment that I needed. Hi. We're still not pulling. I'm still not letting him pull me anywhere. We're stopping every time he's got tension on the leash. He pulled his head up for that bark, so I'm gonna click that he didn't react. Good boy. Sometimes he reacts to dogs barking. Very good. He's a good puppy. So that parking lot has been chock full, like people double parked every time I've come to visit so far. So this is our first trip here with Mr. Duke. Good boy. He's listening to all the dogs barking. Hey, Duke! Yes, very good. We're a distance away. We're out of sight. This may get a little more difficult as we get closer. I'm actually going to loop this leash around my arm, again for safety's sake. He's listening, but not doing anything. Good boy. Clicking to let him know that I like the silence. We're going to continue on. We're still out of sight of the dog park. I imagine it's right around this corner if I remember correctly. It's been a minute since I've been here. So guys, if you don't already know, I don't really care for dog parks. I don't hate them. They don't really serve a purpose for me unless they're empty. Yes, good boy. I like that he's checking in with me. Good boy, yes. Somebody's not happy over there. That's why I don't like dog parks. Good boy. Tossed a treat. We're gonna go find it, maybe. Did you get it? Yes. Good boy. So, we're gonna continue on. Come on, buddy. Good boy. Yes. Lots of praise and chatting. He's pulling ahead a little bit more. Good boy. Now we're in view of the dog park. Lots of puppies here. I actually think we might use this little good boy thing here. So but he's picking up the pace because, oh my gosh, there's dogs, which is fine. Totally cool with that. All right. Y'all know I am the queen of improv. Hey. So I brought Hershey bags are useful. How about poop bags? We're going to try to jimmy rig this sucker. And after the video, ideally, good boy. Yes, good job, Duke. Very good. We're going to jimmy rig this here. I'm hoping that I can see the dog. No, maybe we'll just set it on the ground here. So we're going to work on some counter conditioning. I've got my back to Duke. He's behind me, so I'm going to change that. Hopefully my phone will stay right here. We're going to walk back and forth. We're going to increase and decrease the distance here, just so you guys know what to see. Hey, bud, come this way. If he starts reacting and barking, we're going to increase the distance and turn away. This is great to work outside the dog park because, in theory, those dogs are going to stay loose in there. He's already got a tight leash. He's excited. I'm going to get in front of the camera now. We're going to do some work for a little bit. See how this goes. But yeah, if he reaches his threshold or passes it and he starts getting funny, we are just going to increase that distance until we find where that line is again. And we're going to work until he's either sick of it, where I am, or it becomes non-productive anymore. There's nobody behind us, so we're going to take off. Oh, good boy. You ready for this, bud? Good job. Yes. Good job. Yes. He's a good boy. doing pretty good with that. I see there's actually another bench up there, so we're gonna relocate. Good boy. He's doing all right. A little bit of extra pulling, but that's okay. I understand. Bagging behind me now. All the dogs seem to be in that far thing there. I'm okay if he stops and sniffs and everything. We're not exactly in a hurry. Good boy. No more dogs sneaking up behind us. Good job, bud. We do periodically stop. Oh, I heard dog tags. Good boy. When we were in Home Depot, somebody's keys were clanking. Stop. So he's pulling a little bit, so I'm going to stop. I don't really want him circling around me. Good boy. We're alert. We're listening. That's okay, but he's going right back to sniffing, which is good. We want to see that. Good boy. Yes. Good check-in. Gonna mark and reward for that. If my hands were free, and if I had brought my tug toy, we might sit here and play a little bit. He's been doing okay with using the tug. It's really not built up. The interest is not built up enough for me to say that we can use that while we're out and about just yet, because he's too interested in his in the goings on. Yeah, we're just gonna hang tight, hang here. Ooh, somebody left their drink here. I'm gonna use this as a prop. And we might even go sit at that bench right there and practice this. So I'm pushing my luck here and increasing the distance. We may swoop by and grab my phone if we have to increase the distance. It looks like right in front of that bench is the gate, or the holding gate for everybody. Hey, don't pull. I know, the smells. Hey, Duke. Can we get him to check in with me and give me some slack? Yes, good boy. And we're gonna make our way over here. We're gonna hang out. Good boy. Hi, Duke. He's sniffing, which is fine. And I'm still not gonna let him pull me. Now, if he gave me some slack, we might go back to this area so that he can go back to sniffing and checking out that 2 inches past his leash that he really wanted that bad. What a good boy. Who knows how many doggies have peed here? Gotta get all that information. Alright, good job, buddy. Eventually we'll make it to the bench. Good boy. Oops, my phone fell. That sucks. Alright. Sorry, bud, I didn't mean to scare you. I'm gonna recheck my frame here. I guess the wind knocked it over. Kind of annoying, but whatever. This is what I get for not throwing my tripod in the car. I thought we were just going to have a couple of quick sessions at Home Depot, but then they didn't have my stuff, so that turned into a trip to Lowe's. They didn't have my stuff, and then I was on the way home and thought, what the hell? It's nice and cool. Good boy. Good job, buddy. So just counter conditioning. We're just working on him not reacting to other dogs. He's very engrossed in the smells of this bench, which is fine. Increase the distance again. And use this bench as a block if we need to. Good boy. So those dogs are going to be playing fetch, which is perfect. Lots of fast-moving animals. Good boy. I wouldn't say this is ugly behavior. Good boy. Duke. Yes. Good boy. Wouldn't say it's ugly behavior, but definitely rude. Good boy, Duke. Let's go. Good job. Let's see if I can do us one better so you guys can actually see what is going on here. I don't know if I can get this set up. Hey, watch out, Duke. I want you guys to be able to see us move, but I don't know where I can put this. Hey, Good boy. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Good boy. Yes. Good job. So we're just walking away. That's all. Increase that distance if he starts reacting. If he wants to go play, that's fine. But we're not going to go play if we're going to be rude. Good boy. So we're pulling. We're excited. Lots of attention. Forward body posture, which is fine. Not threatening, but, you know, definitely body language to look at. Good boy. Come here. Let's go this way. More doggy friends. See, maybe we'll get to go in there. Maybe. See, look at dogs are barking, being silly. Hey, bud. We're going to try to go sit on the bench again. And we're going to try this again and again and again until we're either successful, or if I see him increasing in stress because he's too excited, we may grab his attention real quick, like the bench right here where the phone is set seems to be fair. Good boy. This seems to be a good enough distance back that he's okay. Good boy. Yep. So you can see the pulling. We're not going forward if he's pulling. Good job. Yes! Definitely making a mark and a reward for check-ins. Good boy. Bigger duration of looking at the trigger. Very good. And he chose to turn away from it, so that gets a click. Very good. Good boy. Looks like that bench might be about as close as we can get for right now. People are coming up and closing that distance for us, and their dogs come with them, so that helps. There's a lot of smells here that he's pulling towards, which is perfect. As long as he's not reacting, I'm okay with that. I can deal with the pulling for right now, but we're still not going to make forward progress if he's pulling. So this is fine. Still not pulling around that. If he gives me a little slack, good boy. Yes, good job. Breaking that contact with the trigger, that's perfect. That's what I want. Yes, good job. Good boy. Very good. I want engagement with me. Hey, bud. Come on, let's go. Stop, sit. Go. Come. Stop. Stop. Good boy. Yes, good boy. Good job. Good boy. tried a little bit of blocking. I don't really care. He doesn't have to sit, but it's a good exercise and just refocus and engagement. Good boy. Good job, yes. Good job. Good boy. This would have been a good place to bring the tug toy. Just depends on, good boy. You hear voices? Other people? Good boy. Depends on his focus on everything. I wish there was another spot. I'm gonna come back out here tomorrow morning before he comes home with my tripod. We'll purposely make this a chirp this early in the morning, maybe earlier. Good boy, yes. So, don't love dog parks because a lot of people that come here with their dogs, well, I don't know about this crew. I had to get to know people. I don't have a dog yet that's appropriate to bring to dog parks. Good boy. So he's circling, but he's not yanking me towards the dog park anymore, so that's great. Yes, good job. A lot of people that bring their dogs here, they bring rescues or older dogs or dogs that are under-socialized, dogs that are aggressive in the hopes that they'll meet a friend and get over it. It's not how that works. I don't like to take that chance. I love dog parks when they're empty because it's a big fenced-in area where you can go work with your dog off leash without fear of them running out and bolting. A little bit of pulling that way. Yes, good boy, good check-in. So we're just gonna wait and we're gonna hang out. And we gotta see how this goes. And we might walk down the fence line, I don't know yet. Good boy. Very good. Give you a little bit of slack there like that. But there's not really another area for me to prop my phone up anywhere else, so we're just gonna hang as close as possible. Good job. Stopping periodically and asking for a quick sit or a touch, that target exercise I was showing you guys, good boy, all done, is a good way to check in on his focus. And if he's not able to do that within a few seconds, 10-15 seconds is fair, so grab his attention, ask for it real quick. If he is way too distracted, he doesn't even glance at you, it's a sign you're approaching, you're at, where you've just passed his threshold. I would say that past his threshold would be when he's barking and carrying on or standing on two legs. We almost had that earlier on our way out. We had a dog sneak up behind us. And he almost reached that, but then we increased the distance. He came back down and he was okay. Good boy. Yes, very good. Good job. That's what we're gonna do. Those dogs are in there staring at us like, are you coming in or not? Not today. Who's a good boy? Anyway, yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. Hey, bud, I don't want you to pull me, baby. Come on. Good boy. we're gonna get out while it's still cool. I was kind of hoping those dogs would run around a little bit more, but they're not, and that's fine. And you know what? I'll run the video. We'll try to finagle the video and the leash and everything for Boy on our way back. We'll see how this goes. You guys can hear that there are kids coming, screaming and being exciting, so we might click for that if he looks concerned. Good boy. We are going to attempt to handle the dog, the leash, the clicker, and the treats. See how this goes. So he gets all the slack here. Good boy. Oop, can I put your leash behind your ears? Make you a little bit more comfortable. Good job, buddy. So it's pretty good. So we must have hit the end of, good boy, come on. I don't mind you lagging behind me. I don't want you to switch sides though. Guys, I don't care if he's on the left or the right, by the way. The main part is just loose leash walking for today. Right now, my setup, it just makes my life easier. Good boy. Makes my life easier if he's on the left because that's where the treat pouch is, that's where my clicker is. So this hand is free for marking and rewarding. Nice loose leash walking. I'm gonna let him know that even though all this stuff is going on, good boy, doesn't really want the treat. Do you want the treat? No, we don't want the treat. Okay, if he doesn't take the treat, not a big deal. If I ever click and he doesn't take the treat because of the distractions, there's birds. I might pull towards that. That's something to call you away from. Good boy, yes. Good job, Duke. All just birdies, they're just hopping around, but we're not chasing them. Yes, good job. That could have been a click. It's a puppy. Hello, good boy. Good boy. Lots of sniffs. Gotta check whose poop that is. Good boy, that's interesting. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you guys?
We're all right.
Enjoy the nice weather. Good boy. Yes. So I'm going to click to let him know I like that we're walking past all this awesome stuff and we're not pulling. Hoping we'll see another dog. Maybe that's a regular group that meets out in the morning. I'll have to come out and check it out. So we're going to stop. Be very attentive. Hi. Where would you like to go, sir? We're not going in there. That's kind of yucky looking. I'm okay if he checks out the smells. We see people and bicycles. I'd like him to check in with me. No tension on the leash now. Good boy. Check-in would be cool. Guy getting the trash out up there. Good boy. Yes, very good. That's what I want. Good job. And conveniently, I am almost out of treats. We got the good stuff today. We got some string cheese. Good boy. Good job. So sees people, but we're not pulling. Not being overexcited. Good boy. This is great. Feeling really good. I'm actually really surprised. I'm pleasantly surprised with you, sir. We haven't done our morning exercises or anything. I just did breakfast. We did a quick training session working on that Fetch Your Leash game, and we got him in the car and we went to Home Depot. So this is excellent. Considering, you know. What a good puppy. Come on, we're going this way. I don't want to go up there. Come on. Gentle pressure to guide him back, but we're not pulling or yanking. We don't need to do any of that. Man, where's all the dog walkers? I don't want to come when it's too hot because a hot and cranky dog is may not go as well, right? And he's got that really nice fluffy coat. So it's just going to absorb all the heat. Good boy. Check it out. So we can take our time and check out all the smells. Good boy. See, that was an interesting noise. Good job. But we're not reacting, so that's a start. Good boy. Already clicked? Very good. I'll usually wait till he checks back in with me. Good boy. We're still concerned, so we're going to keep walking. Good boy. Usually after the click, good boy. I'll give him a few seconds. Sometimes we get the treat there. Sometimes we just do pets. Come on, let's go. Loud noises. Oh no. That's a lot. Definitely need to get Duke out to some busy places a little bit more often and work on some counter conditioning. Good boy. Yay, shade! We have almost reached our destination. I am going to load him up into the car, get him some water, and we're going to go back home and get back to work. What do you think, bud? You did good. I'm proud of you, man. We're definitely trying this again tomorrow, guys. Oops, that is not my key. Good boy. See, it's a lot of activity. What do you think? You did good. All right. You hop in? Good job, buddy. All right, so I'll check in with you guys later. Sure he's going to need a little nap after this. Hey, bud. You did good. Proud of him. You did a good boy. Yes.